Here's today's virtual warm-up. We're gonna start off with some lunge and arm swings. You should be familiar with that from last week. We're not gonna have you do that right now. Once we get those lunges done, we're gonna move on to glute bridge holds. So go ahead and get on your back. So before we go up, before we even move, first thing we wanna do is engage our core, and we're gonna push the ground away from us while squeezing our glutes. And we're just gonna hold it there. We're making sure we're tight here in the glutes, making sure we're able to tight here in the core, tight here in the glutes, and make sure we're breathing into that diaphragm, breathing into that stomach during the hold. Set amount of time is complete, good. Come on, you can rest. Once we do that, we're gonna go for reps, and we're going with the same emphasis. We're starting with the core being engaged before we move, pushing the ground down and squeezing the glutes while we do it. So go ahead and get reps, get a big squeeze at the top, really open up that front hips, activate those glutes, that posterior, keeping that core tight, really working on our breathing. Good, come on out. Now we're gonna show a little creativity. Take a band, hook it up to a water jug, could be a gallon of milk, maybe only half full, right? You don't wanna be too heavy. What we're gonna start with, we're gonna give the band to Harry. I want you to do a front delt hold. So we're just doing a static hold, and all we want here is engage the core, maybe squeeze those glutes a little bit. We're gonna hold here for a set amount of time. Good, come on out. Now we're gonna do the same thing to the side. So we'll do a side delt raise. Same thing, we're staying tight here. Maybe you have a kid run by, somebody hit it just to add a little stressor to it. Good, come on out. Now once we've completed that, we're just gonna do it for reps. Same thing, starting engaged, go ahead, hit reps. Good, we're squeezing that front delt. Nice and smooth, don't rip it. Go ahead, good, go ahead and do the side raises. Good. Now once you've hit the set amount of reps with the jug, we're just gonna take the band, we're gonna turn on some of the posterior delt and that scap. We're just gonna get some band pull aparts. Just give me 5 reps, go all the way, big chest, squeezing the scapula as you get back into extension here. Good, so we're gonna get some of that posterior delt and that scap. And that's today's virtual warm-up.
Welcome to week 2, day 4 of the virtual circuit. Similar to last week, the sets and the reps are all gonna be the same, but we're gonna add one additional movement to the upper and lower body. So we're gonna get started with Mr. Zach Karen on our lower body movements, just so you can stay up to speed on what's going on. With our deadlift type movement, we wanna make sure that the towel is at the balls of the foot, the hands are positioned behind us as if you are truly in a true and proper deadlift position and want to drive through the hips. Good. We'll now go from there to the banded version of that. Just be sure that you secure the band in a proper position. Squeeze the shoulder blades back. Good. Good pull. One more. Nice job. Now we're going to get dynamic. We're gonna drop into it. Pull the feet together, nice job. Don't let the knees collapse. Good, throw the band on over to me. Now, we're gonna do a squat jump. Sink down and then drive up and catch yourself. One more. Good, face the camera for me. We don't wanna see the knees collapsing. If the knees are collapsing, it may mean that you're not truly ready for this movement and we should move on to something else. But here's what it would look like if it were wrong. That's not what we want. We want to make sure that we're driving the knees away from the midline of the body and truly sitting into the hips. Now we get into the upper body. Here we go. Front shoulder raise. Want to get a good pull, drive the thumbs to the sky. Nice job. Good, done with that. Now we'll add the band to it. Get some reps in right here. I know, once again, just like last week, I gave him the green band. He's a big, strong guy, he can handle it. Just give me a couple quick snatches. Nice job, nice job, nice job, good. Last one. We're gonna do a drop catch. Wanna make sure, again, I talked about like last week, wanna make sure that the tissue is able to deliver and absorb force. Good, nice. Last but not least, this is our additional movement for the week. We're gonna put Zach into a pike type position, and we're gonna do what's called shoulder walkouts, or inchworms is what you may call them. We're gonna do them all in place. We're gonna walk into a plank and then walk ourselves back, making sure you're pushing the ground away from you. One more. Stay stable, stay strong, make sure that you're not lagging in the hips, and push the ground away from you. Nice job, big dog. And that is today's virtual training circuit.
Welcome to Virtual Mobility Today. Today we're gonna focus on core from a bear crawl position. We're gonna add a little coordination to it. It may be a little intense, maybe a little difficult, so we have some modifications for you. First things first. So go ahead down on all fours. We're gonna talk about this position really quickly, this bear crawl position. As you can see, elbows are extended elbows, right? Knees aren't too high off the ground, nice neutral spine. That's what we want, head down, chin down, we're good to go. If you can't do the movements, just get into position and just hold it. We'll do about 20-second hold, we'll do about 4 rounds of that, okay? Now, first thing we're gonna do is this. Let's face the camera this time. Same position. Good, first thing we do, we're gonna drive, right? We're driving through the ground from this side, and we're gonna go lateral. Give me 2, 1, 2. As you can see, he's always getting back to a position where his elbows are extended, knees aren't too high off the ground. Now let's drive from the opposite side, going left. 1, 2, good. Now, last but not least, let's do everything going out at once, breakout push-up. 1, 2, good. So we'll do about 5 reps each side of those. If you need to take a break before you do the breakout push-ups, do that as well. So we're gonna do about 5 each, about 3 rounds, all right? Now we're gonna flip over, face up. We like to call this a dead bug position. So at the knees at 90, hands straight up, elbows locked. First thing we're gonna do is this. Left arm, left leg are gonna go in extension, bring it on back up. Good, so give me 2 of those. We'll do about 10 reps of those. Just gonna do 2 for video purposes. Good, now we'll go right arm, right leg. Right arm, right leg, give me 2. We'll do about 10 of those as well. Then last but not least, we'll do our breakout dead bug. So we're coming out really quickly, back in. Coming out really quickly, back in. We'll do about 10 of those. Again, you can get a little break in between the single arm ones and the single arm leg ones as opposed to the full breakout dead bug. Go ahead, relax. That's our virtual mobility for today.